I'll be reacting to Let's Make a Mug 2, episode 11. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Slowly, I could see why, though, Himeno's father would be distressed. I mean, his daughter's probably on his mind. I mean, it couldn't be about anyone else. Damn. Whoa, okay, that's how you know shit's hardcore as fuck. But hey, you know what? Makes sense. Nah, I could see why you don't interpret it that way, but thankfully that isn't the case, though. Yes, the song. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I never get sick and tired of the opening theme for this series. You know, there's one of the few anime openings where I feel the second opening is just as good as the first one. Usually anime, it's more of, I veer more towards liking the first opening in the series, and then when it comes to the second one, I usually enjoy it, not as much as the first one. I'm glad it ain't the case for this series. I think the first and second opening are equally as good with me. I mean, just a slight more of a little bit of bias towards the first opening by its thinnest of margins. But man, it's crazy though to think that this series is about to come to, at least it feels like it's about to come to a close, because Himeno making a mug would perfectly cap off the series. For one, it goes off the title, Let's Make a Mug 2. So if she makes a mug, it would fit in perfectly within and off the series. And two, if it ends off on the note that Himeno shouldn't be living up to, what she shouldn't try to like think about the pressure of her mother's legacy, then it would do a lot to complete the arc that they've been establishing for her since the start of the series. So this is actually one of the anime that is set up perfectly for a nice finale, if it wants to have one. I like as says, Hime-chan! She gonna be running now? Ah! I fucking knew it. I love these awesome bits. It's probably because now girl has a nice spark of inspiration that she didn't have before. And speaking of which, I rarely talk about this, but the series actually has a really damn good sound effects. Like when you hear the zipper noise, it sounds good actually. The thing I don't. Excuse me. Yeah, that looks like a gigantic ass brownish volleyball. Well, I wouldn't say volleyball, but more like a brownish dodgeball. That's what I meant to say. It looks damn cool. Damn, now she's gonna lose her focus. Oh. But as if she doesn't lose her focus now though, after being complimented. But it shows you how much this means to Himeno, where she's paying attention to those little details and going through with it. I mean, that's life sometimes. You might start out not knowing about something you start on, but then eventually you'll get good. And that's what I love. I love how it's showing you the contrast and it utilizes flashbacks grandiosely, where we're seeing how she couldn't do it by herself to start the series, and now we see Himeno. She essentially became a pro, well, at least in comparison to what she was at the start of the series, and I love this. I love seeing a girl being able to stand on her own 2 feet figuratively, and that's what matters the most. Mm-hmm. But nothing wrong with a little bit of cockiness, though. If anything, I think it adds a little bit to her charm, if anything. Mm. He's doing a good job, though. I don't think I could see why he'd be beating himself up, but I don't think her father should be beating himself up that hard. I think, if you ask me, I think her pops is doing an exceptional job, often considered. He is. Because honestly, being a single parent, having to deal with those pressures, has got to be difficult, and also running a shop, too. If anything, I think Jimeno's father is an everyman, able to do everything magnificently well, if you ask me. But I kind of like bits like this because in some anime, when you have main characters go through the struggles, you never really see the perspective that a single parent has to go through. I like how this series portrays that pretty well, actually. Some anime don't bother doing that, or they just mention the fact that the main character might have just one parent and just leave it at that. I love how this series goes beyond just that. Hmm. No, that smile's adorable. It never gets old. Aw, fucking cute. Aw. Aw. And that's still so damn sweet, too. Well, it's just he has to accept that sometimes the birds have to leave their nests eventually. Well, that too, but also birds have to leave their nest eventually. Hmm. Although in saying that, in some countries it could be like 18 until you consider an adult. It just depends on the circumstances, depending on the country. Hmm. That's actually pretty dang nice, though. Seeing, and that's good. It's better she be off in her zone. Yo, Naruto's enjoying this way too fucking much. But yeah, you know what? It's Kawi as fuck, so I don't mind one bit. And hey, especially follow her gut instinct. Yeah, because honestly, the older would have settled for something that just looked good. Yeah, that's true. And this is the type of metamorphosis I love to see. Aww. And I'm loving this too, where she's come to the realization of how fun this whole process is. It makes Himeno a much more dynamic character, if you ask me. And also adds to the warm vibes that the series has got too. Although it's just Kumbo. Ain't wrong about that, because sometimes when you have like solar glare, it can be hard to see the grime of things. Hmm. Again, what he has to realize is that Jimena's just growing before his very eyes. And he's got to accept situations where sometimes Jimena's going to have to be doing things out at night really, really late. Yeah, even if I was in the same spot, I also wouldn't have the heart to want to interrupt her straight up. At all. And that right there is an awesome teacher right there. Being able to like wait for Jimena to finish off the work that she's doing. A lot of people wouldn't be willing to do that. Could it be jealousy, maybe? Envy? Ah! Okay, then. That's how you know Jimena was really grown, because Jimena, when she started out, wasn't skilled enough to make anyone else feel jealous. So I like it. Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing for Jimena there, actually. That's a good point, because they're gonna be able to like analyze each other's party works in the future and give much more accurate criticisms. I could see where Toko's coming from when she talks like that. And I actually like the character development for Kukuri here too. Yo, I felt like the teacher was there even longer than that, though. And this is sort of detail, but I love how here it shows how much the sensei cares, because she's not. Yeah, she doesn't feel like she's rushing. Yeah, she's not rushing Himeno at all, and I love this. It shows you how much she cares for her students and willing to go the extra mile, because most teachers would be like, oh no, it's way too late, do this tomorrow. But we got here such an amazing teacher willing to wait the night for Himeno. That is fucking. I love how here the crescent moon also is the same shape as the crescent moon on our girl's shirt. It's a nice visual touch there. But I'd say overall, though, a damn fantastic episode. I'm going to give this one straight up a 9.25 out of 10. I mean, there was just so much to love about this episode, for one. For one, there was a lot of plot progression, because you see Himeno. She is deeply into the process of making her mug, and she ain't wasting time one bit. But there was more to it than just that, though. The episode had nice bits of comedy, like when you saw a girl run after she was walking in the hallway in school, but then when they were out to the hallway, she ran. I thought that was cute. And it wasn't just the comedic moments that made the episode nice. There were a lot of bits of character development. I love how here Kukuri acknowledges Himeno now as a rival, because when she said she wants to build something better than Himeno, I like that. Shows you our girl Himeno is getting the respect she deserves, and I fucking love this. And it's nice to see Kukuri acknowledge that. And I love the character development for Himeno's father, where you see how much he thinks about his daughter. I thought that was really sweet. And I love Himeno's growth, where she's more confident with the pottery, like how she's able to discard something that is less than perfect. Makes her a much more mature character. Visuals are great music, art, voice performances, and that's why I love the episode. Ooh, boy, I'm hyped up for the next episode. But I'm sad it's going to be the last one, too. No. Oh, just like the title of the anime. Well, close to the title of the anime. I'm going to miss this series, but hey, you know what? If the series ends off on this note, then I'm not going to complain, because the series ending off at the note that they're setting up for the last episode would be actually perfect. Because some animes aren't even blessed enough to get a season 2, let alone get a season 2 and then somehow do it to the point where they can wrap things neatly in a season 2. Most anime cannot boast about that, yet this series is pulling it off masterfully. And for that, I gotta just praise and salute to the writing staff of Let's Make a Mug too. They've just done a phenomenal job crafting, honestly, the series I didn't see coming at all, and I'm definitely gonna miss it. And if it never gets some more, at least the way they're setting things up, I wouldn't fault them for it because honestly, it feels like it has an ending set up perfectly. But simultaneously, though, if ever to get a season 3, I wouldn't complain one, but I would actually welcome it with open arms. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode. Great one overall, and I'm definitely going to be reacting to the live action bit Bo show. And thankfully for me, Crunchyroll already loaded in live action bit. I didn't even have to press anything at all. If you wonder what I'm actually pressing on, it's because I just barely finished developing my thumbnail for this specific video, which I'm going to put right now. Now I'm going to start my reaction to 11.1 in 1, 0, go. I had a feeling they were not going to show us the completely graphic pottery works that the actresses were working on. But it makes sense, though. Because you want to save the epic pottery stuff for last, and you don't want to blow your load too early. I like it when it has like the fist balled up like that when they get a favorable result. That's cute. Yo, it looks like them straight up having a panic attack. Hawaii is what I'd say to describe the situation. Oh, no need. Fucking love the singing. I love the fucking clapping noises. It's like so cathartic to the ears. And hey, that's speed of bowling because the bowling you don't need athleticism to make it work. As long as you have good coordination and enough strength to lift up the bowling ball, you can be a badass in bowling. That's the beauty about bowling overall. Wow, she's better at it than me. Holy shit. Sometimes I do bowling and I can't even hit any pins. I hit the sides. Yeah, I kind of suck at bowling, but I enjoy it regardless. Damn, I'm not a badass. Man, I wish I were good at bowling. And saying that makes me wonder, what does it have to do with Tajimi or bowling, though? That's what I'm wondering. But hey, you know what? Fuck it. I don't mind this one bit at all. Because it's cute just seeing them have so much fun. No, that's cute. I have to say the same thing sometimes when I lose that it's rigged. So, hey. I can relate to that. Yo, she does bowling just like me. Oh, man. I can relate to her the most. Okay, no, I take that back. She hit so many fucking pins. I wish I could do that. Damn. What a badass. I'll be surprised if she hits all the fucking pins. Not bad, though. Yeah. It's going to go, yeah, to the side. I mean, hey, not too bad. Whoa! That is fucking cool. I just love that little dance that she does. It's cowboy as fuck. Damn, we got badasses now. Holy shit. When I get the feeling Manami's gonna suck at this. Or not. Ha! Whoa, whoa! Oh my! Yeah, it would suck if the narrator was the only one that failed epically at this. Narrator, you can't say that. You gotta also put a strike. The pressure's on you now. She can't worry about the nails though, because now her pride's at stake. It'd be embarrassing. I mean, I want to say it's embarrassing, but it'd be if I don't. That's what I'd feel off if I'm the only one that doesn't get a strike. Oh, so fucking close. But you know what? At least you got better at this, though. I mean, hey. She improved. It could have been worse. Yes, it is. I can relate to bowling being so fucking tough. Hey, that's a positive. At least if she can be the comedic relief, then that's what matters the most. You know, so that's enough. I actually enjoyed the bowling session more than I was expecting. Damn, the gap between Shirazawa and Wakai is humongous. Holy shit. Honestly, that is fucking badass. Well, they're all taking it seriously, except for maybe Shirazawa. At least I would like to assume, because the gap between her and third is humongous. Nah, this is the type of shit I was waiting for. Showing us more places in Dajime. Yeah, who knows? It might be considered regulars at this point, considering that they are the cast of Let's Make a Mug too. They should try it. I mean, if I'm in their situation, I would try it just for shits and giggles. Whoa! Okay, that looks amazing. Well, okay, I would definitely eat that if I went there. And even the way she tries to eat is kawaii as fuck. It actually is. Honestly, sometimes you does have the most adorable expressions here. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I never get sick and tired when I see characters or even voice actresses say, mine! Never gets old. Hell, even when Yabra and Goku say it in Demon Slayer Mugen Train, I thought it was fucking badass. Just something about hearing someone say umai versus delicious, it just hits the ears much more smoothly. Mahong, I hope I pronounced it right. Mujong. You know what? I gotta look up how to play Mujong. It feels like it'd be a fun ass game to play, because I see it referenced well, not referenced, but I see it played in some anime. Kind of makes me really curious. You know, I've never been to a sauna before. I wonder what the experience is like. Don't know. I really wanted to read the subtitles. I went way too quick. You know, I could imagine that, her dancing. Considering that she's the one that had like those most cutest, well, one of the most cutest reactions during the bowling game. It definitely did have a school vice to its credit, though. Oh, about damn time. This is what I've been waiting for. And then I say, Zeno. All right, great episode overall. And even like the live action bits were good too. Even though I found the live action bits to be more interesting than the previous episode, I still liked what I saw. And yeah, it's pretty much my thoughts on the live action bits and the animated bit. I thought they were both great. Now, anyways, y'all, right before I go, let me just say thank y'all very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, comment, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to Let's Make a Mug 2 to episode 12, because y'all know I am definitely going to be reacting to that when it comes out. I just hope I don't have to work overtime on the Friday when it releases, because I would love to react to it early, but life sometimes doesn't afford me those conveniences. But I do hope I can react to it early. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Well, bye-bye.